In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best ultrawide monitors in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these ultrawide monitors, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the LG38WK95CW. The LG38WK95CW is a vast 38-inch ultrawide curved monitor that has been released in the market in early 2018, but since then, it has been continuously growing with its popularity, so we've decided to list it and inform you about its qualities. From a design perspective, this unit sports an attractive design, with an ultra-thin bezel, that is present on the 3 sides of the display, so when you see it, it gives you a sense that this monitor is borderless, which I particularly like. The cabinet is supported by an ergonomic stand, which has a smooth, silver look, and in my opinion, it makes the monitor even more beautiful. In addition, the stand will let you make tilt and height adjustments, however, you can't make swivel or pivot adjustments, due to the fact that that's nearly impossible with its colossal size. The connectivities include an HDMI 2.0 port, DisplayPort 1, 2, USB Type-C inputs, a dedicated headphone jack, and dual 3.0 ports, as well dual 10-watt speakers, so you will be equipped with everything. Now, let's talk about the features. This monitor uses an IPS screen that covers 99% of the sRGB color gamut, while its WQHD resolution, or 2560 by 1440, and its ultra-wide aspect ratio of 21:9, will offer you a real cinematic experience. Moreover, the LG is HDR10 compatible, which is exceptionally good, because it will output perfectly defined white levels that will leave you without a breath. That's why gamers and professionals can really benefit from having such a device, because both users always require vibrant color accuracy and detailed imagery. If you're a professional, for example, I'd like to inform you that this monitor has a screen split 2.0, so you can divide the screen into various unique modes, which basically means that you can do many things at once and be really productive. Overall, I highly recommend this product, so if you ever have a chance, purchase it. The LG38WK95CW will ensure that you will never regret that decision. Moving on, at number 4, we have the DELL UltraSharp U3818DW. The DELL UltraSharp U3818DW is a real monster, from every perspective, regardless if you see it, starting from its 38-inch size, or maybe its infinity edge display. Therefore, regardless if you're a gamer, or a professional who is looking for a quality monitor, the DELL would be a great choice. From a design perspective, the U3818DW comes clothed in a matte gray and black color combo, while on the other side, the presence of the thin plastic outer layer, and the inner panel borders, are definitely a great addition, because they give the monitor a minimalistic appeal. The base that supports the monitor has a strong build and it is massive, so you can effortlessly make height, tilt and pivot adjustments. However, the only thing you can't do is to rotate the monitor. In addition, this unit supports VESA, so you can mount it on your wall if you'd like, in order to have an even better viewing experience. Moving on, the connectivities are composed of one USB-C port, 2 HDMI ports, 1 DisplayPort, 2 upstream USB ports, 2 downstream USB ports, a pair of 9-watt speakers, and an audio line out, so without a doubt, I can say that they are plenty. But now, let's talk about the performance. The U3818DW has a WQHD resolution, or 3840 by 1600 in terms of pixels, and since it uses the IPS technology, you won't be able to miss any single detail, regardless if you're viewing from wide angles. I'd also want to mention that DELL states that this monitor comes calibrated to support 99% of the sRGB color gamut, and if we take into consideration that this unit is TUV certified, it means that even if you've been working or gaming, the blue light emission would never cause fatigue. Before we end, I'd like to inform you that the DELL has a contrast ratio of 1000:1, a native response time of 8 milliseconds, which can be set to 5 milliseconds, and the refresh rate of 60 Hz, is more than enough to let you see crystal clear visuals. To conclude, the DELL UltraSharp U3818DW is an extremely good option because it is suitable for different users, so you can really consider it as your next purchase. Next stop, at number 3, we have the ASUS ROG STRIX XG35VQ. The STRIX XG35VQ is a 35-inch curved ultrawide monitor that packs a refresh rate of 100 Hz, the FreeSync technology, and many other interesting features that can easily satisfy even the most demanding users. From a design perspective, this model features a matte black cabinet with a 1800R curvature and a screen that is free from bezels on 3 sides, making it ideal for a duo or triple setups. There are plenty of connectivities as well, or to be more precise, you can find one HDMI 2.0, and HDMI 1.4, a DisplayPort 1.2, one USB 3.0 upstream port and a headphone jack, which is quite good, even though I'd like to see some more ports. The helix-shaped stand is made of aluminum, and it is flexible, so you can do height adjustments up to 100 mm, tilt from -5 to 20 degrees and swivel from -50 to 50 degrees. Now, let's talk about the features. The STRIX uses a VA panel that delivers a resolution of 3440 by 1440 pixels, 100 Hz of refresh rate, 2500 to 1 contrast ratio and impressive 4 milliseconds of response time, so as you can see, the visuals will be fluid and well-defined for your ultimate experience. Another interesting thing about the monitor is that it has a non-glare coating, which I particularly like, because you won't get distracted by the glare that often cause a frustration. Moreover, what I really like about this monitor is that it has 100% coverage of the sRGB, which means that every single detail shown will look lifelike, and as you already know, the colors representation is always a top priority for every gamer. This model also uses the GamePlus technology, which includes 4 gaming modes such as the crosshair, timer, FPS counter and display alignment, so you can use each of them, depending on your requirements, and they will ensure that your gameplay will never be the same. ASUS has also included an ultra-low blue light technology that reduces the amount of blue light emission by the display to the minimum. Basically, even after a prolonged period of usage you won't feel tired or have an eye pain, so you shouldn't worry about anything. Overall, you should consider the STRIX XG35VQ seriously, because it is capable enough to elevate your gaming experience to a whole new level. Moving on, at number 2, we have the ACER Predator X34P. The ACER Predator X34P would be a top choice for you if you're looking for a 34-inch G-Sync-enabled gaming monitor that combines an aspect ratio of 21:9, rapid response and refresh rate that will surely enhance your gaming experience like you've never previously felt. From a design perspective, the X34P sports an aggressive, dark gray body that is supported by 2 aggressive feet, which share the same color as the monitor, and they will let you make tilt adjustments from -5 to 35 degrees, 30 degrees of swivel, and height adjustments of up to 130 mm, so the only thing you can't do is to pivot the monitor. At the back, on the side, you will find an OSD, from which you can take an advantage in order to adjust the picture, and also at the back, there are the connectivities that are numerous. You can find 4 USB 3.0 ports, 1 HDMI 1.4 port, 1 DisplayPort 1.2, and 2 built-in 7-watt speakers that will surely enrich your gameplay. But now, let's talk about the performance. The X34P supports 100% of the sRGB color gamut, and if we combine this with the fact that this monitor is an IPS, then we can easily say that the color representation can't be wrong. Moreover, I'd like to inform you that this monitor has a response rate of 4 milliseconds, a native refresh rate of 100 Hz, which can be overclocked to up to 120 Hz, so your gaming experience will be significantly improved, especially if you move from your existing setup. The X34P also has a 1900R curvature, which makes it suitable for dual or maybe triple monitor setup, so if you're a hardcore gamer who is looking for such things, then you will love having such a device. Before we end, I'd like to mention two things. The first is the monitor's aspect ratio of 21:9, while the second is that it is G-Sync enabled, so by default, you can enjoy having a fluid and lag-free gaming experience from the moment you turn this monitor on. To conclude, the ACER Predator X34P is a great choice, so give it a try, and assure yourself of its exceptional quality. And finally, at number 1, we have the ALIENWARE A34 18DW. The DELL A34 18DW is a chance that you can't simply miss, due to the fact that it performs as good as it looks. From a design perspective, this monitor features that typical sleek Alienware aesthetic that is composed of metallic silver finish, sharply angled base and fully customizable LED light strips spread along the rear of the cabinet and at the base. You can enhance your gaming ambient during playing at night by taking an advantage of the Alien FX lighting control system, which makes them shine based on your preferences. Moving on, there is also a decent amount of connectivity options such as one DisplayPort 1.2, and HDMI 1.4, 4 USB 3.0 ports of which 2 are positioned at the center of the lower edge, 1 USB upstream port, and a 3.5mm headphone port. Now, let's talk about the features. The Alienware houses an IPS panel that is accompanied by an ultra-thin 3-sided bezel for providing a colossal screen space. In addition, the screen is coated with an anti-glare layer, so you won't be distracted throughout your gameplay by the sun reflections, which is always helpful. I really like the fact that this monitor uses the IPS technology because it offers consistent and vivid colors even if you view from a 178-degree horizontal or vertical viewing angle. The Alienware is capable enough to cover up to 99% of the sRGB color gamut, or to be more precise, it supports up to 16.7 million colors, so you know what you can expect. The WQHD, the 300 nit brightness and the native refresh rate of 100 Hz that can be overclocked to 120 Hz will highly affect on your view, because you will see the details which you were unable with other monitors. But, let's not forget that this monitor uses the NVIDIA G-Sync technology, which is known for reducing the screen tearings and the lag to the minimum, and as a plus, the Alienware has a response rate of 4 milliseconds, so it will maximize your gaming experience by adding smoothness and make your gameplay more enjoyable. Overall, you should definitely take the Alienware AW3418DW into a serious consideration if you want to have your gaming experience elevated to a whole new level. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these ultrawide monitors, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.